Hey guys, welcome back again to F1 2020. This Wi-Fi just went off on us, so stream just ended. We're just continuing from the previous session at Azerbaijan, and let's continue our lap here. We were behind Delacroix going, we're not racing, it's just practice, practice 2 that is, and we're doing the race strategy practice program. That's what the heck it's called.
Great lap, you've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Oh no, 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 no. The other guys are really messing me up here. I gotta get past. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah. Wi-Fi went off. Sorry about that. No option but to start another stream. I'm not sure Brad will be back on or if he's gonna be knocked out. I'm not sure how much he's had. He might be back on. I left a message on the stream before I ended it. I had to give it from the control room. It wouldn't end up by itself because of the way it ended with on the PS4.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
We're doing pretty good on this one so far. I guess we're gonna get maybe 2-3 practice programs done, then get into qualifying, and then go straight into the race. I was hoping to just do the entire thing as one stream for the entire session. But I didn't realize the Wi-Fi was gonna go, and you know, but it's been happening a lot recently. The worst thing is when it happens when you're racing online. It doesn't happen when you're doing practice races online. When you're actually doing a league race online, that's when it's going to actually go on you. Oh, that was a little wide. I'm surprised he didn't cut the corner there. This corner is so tricky to get through when you're racing. Oh, no, no, no. Oh no, I just made it more worse. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit me. Well, let's just go back. I think that's gonna be the end of that session anyway. We go into FP3.
Car repairs have set us back a little. Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 45.4.
Oh, I have Brad on Discord. I'll just message him, tell him what's going on so he'll know. Why are there so many notifications on my phone? Alright, got about 30 seconds for that to fix. Let's see what's happening there in the meanwhile. Oh, the mic is probably not set well, I'm not sure. Tell me if you can hear me better now though.
The car settings screen on your multi-function display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button.
If I need to take the volume up just a little bit, let me know. I actually can do that, I think.
You want to change.
got about 3 minutes. I'll be able to do something else in that 3 minute 33 seconds before the session ends. I forgot what. Oh, here he is. You have a Discord done? I'm not sure if you use it. I'm just asking if you have one. Because I had Brad add me on Discord because sometimes he doesn't get to see when I'm putting videos up, so he's never sure. He usually just checks the channel and that's how he gets to it sometimes. Let's see if we can get a race pace done in the last few minutes. I'll have a look at the mic volume in a second. Because I need it to be, you know, properly for when I'm streaming out of stuff. I did adjust it on in 2019, but the car engine volumes and stuff, I didn't adjust it on this one. Okay, we're doing race pace. We should be able to make it over the line. Yeah, it does make a different sound in 8th gear. Oh, that was really close to the wall. But that's kind of how I like it to go better. Oh, and the engine is not running. So it's probably, I know what I have to do. I have to lower the volume of that or just increase the volume of the microphone. I'll increase the volume of the microphone when I finish this run. I know what to do. Yeah, the engines are pretty loud on F1. So the more on the inside I take it on that turn, the better it is for the exit. I have another game I'm supposed to finish, but I haven't gotten back to it just yet. That was Hellblade. Oh, no, that was a little... Oh, that was pretty close. I can't wait to get to the race for this one. Oh, and Brad is here. Hey, Brad. I messaged you on Discord because I wasn't sure if you realized I had to start another stream. The Wi-Fi just went off and the stream ended or something like that happened. It didn't go off on my computer though. It just went off on the PS4, which is seemingly strange, but has happened before. Why is my Delta red? That's fine. Speed trap 198.4. We're slower to the speed trap, but we had bad exits for those kind of S-turns that they had there. That was a bad exit through it, but we can probably go faster. Okay, Brad, I have to say, slow down just a little bit, man. We got the race coming up still. We haven't gotten there as yet. We're not even qualifying as yet. Then cheer on in the race.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Who are Bottas,
oh, we're pretty fast.
And Lewis Hamilton.
At 145.4, and that was on softs.
However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Alright, so that's pretty good. Where is Delatraz though? He is 19th. Okay, 148. I'm hoping he starts to get faster because I think a contract with him, something about that, is gonna come up pretty soon. Just let me have a look at the voice stuff here. I just took the microphone level just a little bit more up. I'm not sure if it's gotten louder or not. Yeah, and I know how you are, Brad. Don't worry, I know how you go, man. That's cool. It's always fun to have you on the stream. You too, Don. Nice having you guys on. Alright, so it's FP3 next, because we kind of tanked FP1. Okay, cool. If it's too loud, just let me know. But it's like about, let me see, in terms of percentage, it's probably about 70%. The microphone volume setting that I just went to, that's where it is right now. It can go more. Oh yeah. Alright, so tell me how it is after I do another run here, Don, so we'll know what's going on. I need to get a but I'm gonna do acclimatization, but I do need to get that qualifying pace. So I'm just trying to get as much points as I can because I do need to upgrade the car. But it's good to know you're hearing me all the way there, Brad. That's good.
Okay, your goal
all
is
the way
to get
down
through as
in
many
Canada,
corner
is it?
gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
And that is how you exit those turns. Let's turn the overtake button on and let's see how fast we can go. We're over 200, nice.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Sometimes the sun is so bright on some of these tracks you can barely see the racing line. So if you're not good with your braking zones, you're gonna die in some of these races. Austria, I think, is another track that has that problem. Coming up to some of the hills, you can barely see where your braking zones are. But it kind of comes down to, I basically guess it's like muscle memory. Because I basically just remember where it is. I don't actually need the line, but I much prefer it there for now. But I'm gonna start to learn to drive without it. Just to get a little more professional with the racing. Sometimes you're just afraid to push this car a little too hard because, you know, yeah, I'm missing these things, I know. But we have 2 chances to get it. Something like that, I know is what I'm afraid of.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
But I think you can actually take your time when you're doing the acclimatization program that we're doing here right now, because I don't think it actually worries too much about your lap time. Yeah, that was a very bad exit. Points are we getting?
Okay, take it easy on the car. We
we
made
the points.
Damage.
There we go.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus.
Oh, because I'm a corner bully. I'm not actually. I used to be a corner bully a lot in terms of racing games, so I'm trying to avoid that now because you can't actually do that in league racing online, like I was doing with the guys last night. Because you saw what happened when I went into the turn and just tried to thing it sometimes. Some of the guys were from the league, and some of them were just random guys that joined the lobby because we opened it to get more drivers in. It's fine being a corner bully sometimes, but you just gotta be careful not to, hit the guy next to you, or you gotta at least give them some room, because it's the rules that we use when we're doing the league racing, yeah. But it's pretty fun, because it's much harder to make sure that you're leaving room for someone, and then you have to give yourself enough room to get through that turn as well. I kind of lost it at Abu Dhabi last night on one of the turns with the apex, because I had to give the car in front of me some room. I didn't want to go into the guy, so I had to just go off track and go wide a little bit. And had I just gone into him, I would have broken my front wing anyway, and I didn't want to take that damage. So, it was a split-second decision, but I just chose not to wreck his race and my race at the same time, because who wants to go around the track in a broken wing? And me hitting the back of him would have not been that bad for him. Probably put him out of place just a little bit, and he would be able to catch his car back. But then me, I would have a broken wing going around, which would not be good. Oh man, Brad, you make me laugh sometimes. I like league racing, man. It's fun. There's a lot of drama with it too. That being the streamer for a few leagues for 2019, when the races finish, there's always some issues that for everyone who hits someone and reporting incidents and stuff like that. But But I've always been a bit of a corner bully because I started racing games with Need for Speed games, and you know how that is. You're just gonna hit everyone off. That's it. When I started F1 first, I used to do it because I didn't have damage on and I was driving with all the assist on. So if there's a car in front of me, I get alongside them, I just hit them off the track. But I was watching Formula 1 from that time too, so I knew what the rules were, so I had to just start following them and play the game appropriately because I didn't find it to be that much fun after a while. So that's why I started to do that. I don't really care about the resource points for this one, I'm just trying to get some of the corners right here. And burn away these softs and see how much laps they actually run. And still run stable. I'm anticipating we're going to get wing damage, maybe going to turn 1 or later in this race, so driving with a broken wing is fine.
Much help to us.
I need to actually be able to do it. Because if we're going to damage this wing in the race, which I anticipate we will, whether it's by my own fault or someone hitting me, we're going to need to be able to drive with it because I'm not going to change it if it's yellow on one side. So anyway, we're doing a wing change is if it's going to be red. Because it's going to be hard to drive with it on red and still keep my position, depends what we have in the race. And I'm expecting to qualify pretty good because we're in second on the leaderboard there right now, and I'm hoping to keep it that way because if it stays that way, I have some excellent starts in F1. So with the starts I'm going to have, I should be able to get whoever is in P1 down to turn 1 and take it from there. I just have to keep my nose clean through all the corners, especially this one here. It's pretty tricky getting through, especially when you're going through a little faster than I just did. And that happens sometimes. You gotta be able to catch your car back.
We're low on fuel. Box in the next 2 laps, please.
I'm tired of hearing you, Jeff. Maybe they really should change Jeff from the game. I really hope he's not in 2021. I might reconsider buying it because of that, but I love playing the game.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I'm coming in. Shut up. I'm just driving. I actually can take it flat out to the broken wing. It's fine. Go. Speeding in the pit lane, really? Did I not hit the pit limiter before?
Disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed
I'll send you the name on the Discord. Yeah, there are a lot more entertaining channels than mine, I know, but you're still here. I think Brad likes to see me crash sometimes. We haven't had much good races in my team career. Maybe that's why he's still here. He likes to see me crash the car. But I'm hoping we don't have that happen. I know we're probably going to get some damage in this race. I'm hoping it's not too much. I think we're good here. I haven't tried tire and fuel as well. I'm not sure. Should we give that a go?
Best lap so far is a 1:45.3.
Okay, all we have to do on this one is do it on a different setup. Yeah, but I think I've gotten a lot better since you were watching me. I did improve because I do get faster on most of these tracks. And I'm trying to control the crashing stuff a little bit more. But on this career mode, you gotta say it's not always avoidable because it's a new team, new car. Shut up, Jeff. I'm talking.
0 miles per hour.
Are you serious? I'm talking here. What's his problem? Alright, so let's just run a different setup just to get that points. I think we get some points for that. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for car setup. Let's run with an increased downforce on that, and then put back our... How much time do we have? Because, oh yeah, we got time. Let's drive out of the pits.
We're set.
I'm hoping for a top 10 finish because the 2 sponsors that I have, one of them, you get money from them anyway, but you get more money if you have a better finish. And then the second sponsor... Oh. So this is a funny exit here. That's a really funny... I gotta do that one more time. because I didn't even get what happened there. I was supposed to pay attention to that one. When I start doing video streams of me in video, I'll probably have to wear a t-shirt when I'm playing Formula 1 that says "Shut up, Jeff." I might have to do that. That's a pretty good idea. New follower, IBA 2020. I spot a problem. My car is supposed to say Atlantic on the halo. Where is it? Oh.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Alright, that's okay. It'd be pretty cool if you can get a top 10 finish here. Oh, we were trying to do the lap. That's what we were trying to do.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Okay, so we don't need. We should have just finished a lap. We don't actually need to. Let's do it on fuel management. We don't actually need to do a fast lap on this one. We just need to do a lap on a different setup just to get some points in. That's it.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Yeah, nobody cares about the lap time on this one, Jeff. We're just running a different setup. Yeah, I really want a top 10. Bahrain was a pretty good race. I mean, I kind of fought my way back up to P4, all the way to P4 in that race, because I'm pretty good at Bahrain. It's my best track actually. Coming even on the 2020 game, I'm still pretty good at it. But we fought our way up to P4, but all the penalties made us get P10. But we did get past the slab. That's why we only got 2 points so far. Oh. I'm not sure why you like my channel so much. Maybe you like hearing me talking or something. I'm not sure, but you stick around. Don has been around for a little bit now too, and I have this other guy's video usually around watching me play Formula 1. Yeah, he's always drinking. I could go for a drink today, but because it's so hot anyway. Come on. Really gonna have to learn to drive without all of these lines. Because from what I understand, actually not from what I understand, from what I see, these lines are not the fastest way around the track. I've found faster ways on a lot of different tracks already. The lines are there and I'm taking a different line and I'm much faster than when I actually try and take that line. So, everyone who's watching, you play Formula 1, racing line is not the fastest line around the track, guys. You can find a faster line. If you don't believe me, go into time trial and follow someone else's ghost around the track and see how much faster they are and watch the line that they're taking. We're not getting the test done. The hell with that. We're just doing the lap.
Okay, you weren't quite.
Return and let's put our setup back. Oh look, I still have Nightbot around. The setup I have is for a dry race. I think we're having a dry race. I forgot if I checked the weather or not. We haven't had a wet race for the season so far. I'm quite sure we will be getting one, but I'm not sure when. Oh, Nightbot is just something I activate on the channel that does that crap. I thought I took it off though, but I just don't even remember. It's so annoying when Jeff is talking the same time I'm talking. I started talking first. Can he just shut up? Alright, let's get to qualifying. Where are we on? Oh, we're 5th. What time did we get? We get a 145.3. We're a second slower than Vettel. Vettel is a 144.3. Okay, so I'm guessing we should be able to make it to Q3, qualify in the top 10, and let's see how well we're gonna get a start here. Oh, that was fast. Let's get to qualifying. I'll have to remember to take the Nightbot stuff off. I don't really use it anyway.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again.
Where's
Vettel, Verstappen, and Daniel Ricciardo.
148.
And that's
Oh, he made a
Practice is
147. That's pretty good.
officially
He's up in 17th
Until next
now.
time, goodbye.
I was just waiting for Jeff to shut up. Yeah, so we got Deltras up in 17. That's our teammate. So he has started to improve just a little bit here now. But I really need him to be able to get into Q2 at least for one race, at least by the time we get halfway past through the season. But let's see how he does. Because I hear some people saying their teammate is asking for more money. Alright, so we're up to level 7 on the Acclaim now. Let's get on to qualifying. Let's see what we do. Jeff is pretty annoying, I know, man. I like you to keep the driving realistic. I've always wanted racing games like this. I mean, when I started first, the games were in such a way that you know, where it was just like Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, and you don't actually get the what do you call it? The cockpit view of cars when you're sitting inside of it. You never usually get that with working gauges and stuff. That's the kind of thing I always wanted, and then started to get the games with that kind of stuff. My computer couldn't play it, so now I got a PS4. I can get the games and play it here. Gran Turismo Sport, I've been having a lot of fun with that. I got the VR set up. I installed some horror games today, and I still have Gran Turismo Sport to do a VR video on, because I want to run a VR video on it. I'm not sure what quality it will stream though, Brad. For the Gran Turismo Sport, there is a VR part of that game, but I never streamed it, so I don't know what quality the stream is going to come in. If it's going to come in 720 or if it's going to come lower. So I'm not sure on that one as yet. The weather looks fine. It's a little bit cloudy down at the end of the race there, if you notice. Hopefully it doesn't drizzle, but I can work with some light rain. That's fine. Let's get on to qualifying, guys, and let's see what we do. Yeah, I don't like Jeff. I'm blaming Jeff for the mishap we had at Zandvoort at the Dutch Grand Prix. He said, use your overtake button, and I used the overtake button, and I slid off the final turn going onto the pit straight and straight into a wall, and that was the end of the race, and we were running about P6 or something. Yeah, 720 is low, because you got 4K and you're getting 8K, so that's why I want to up the streaming later down. When we can get it stuff later on, we'll do 4K. For because later on most of the games are going to be coming that way. If I do get a PS5, this game is transferable to PS5, which is actually pretty good to know. I'm not sure why you watch it anyway, but keep watching. It's fun to have you guys around. You and I know Don usually comes around a lot too, and Mr. Gary sometimes comes. It's fun to have you guys around. It's a little more entertaining for me when I'm doing it. Alright, so let's just make sure our setup is intact. We're good. And let's go on track. No, thanks, Don. I'm glad you like the driving. It's not 100% professional driving. I know a lot of guys that are better than me. I race with a lot of guys that are better than me. But I'm still improving with it. And the point of the whole thing is just to get better as we go. Okay, I'm going to shut up as we do the qualifying lap now. Oh, yeah, because if I mess up, Brad is going to yell at me. I was a little close for comfort on that wall. I didn't take that turn too well. This turn is so difficult, it takes a time. It's not always easy getting around. On the race is fine, but on qualifying you need to get around as fast as possible. I never used to be able to take that part of the track flat out before. On 2019 I used to spin off. I used to have to let off the throttle just a little bit.
Put in the fastest lap. Good job.
I wasn't reading, Brad. I was just driving. Oh, actually, I wasn't reading. I was just driving and I started talking. Well, it's fun talking when you guys are wrong. Alright, let's see where we are. We're on top of the board with a 142.4 now. That's pretty fast. If we can keep that pace going through, it's good.
Is a 1 minute 42.4.
All right, that's fast forward now, and let's see if we're definitely going to P qualifying 2 here. But when it gets to qualifying 3, I'm quite sure at least half of the 10 of the cars is going to do 142s. So we're gonna probably need to be as fast as we are here, or a little faster. So that's a 142.4. Keep track of that, guys. Let's see what we're gonna do in Q2, because sometimes I get a slower lap going in Q2. But the problem is whatever tires I do my fastest lap on qualifying 2 coming up now, that's the tires I have to start the race on. So guys usually only run 1 lap on this set of tires that they use in Q2. If you mess it up, you got to take a new set and go again, because when you start the race you're gonna be down 1 lap in terms of pit stop. Yeah, Master Flash 7. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'll see a lot. I usually watch a lot of different guys online that play F1. But majority of the guys that I watch streaming F1, well, they're not streaming it. They're recording the entire session, and then they take all of the free practice, the qualifying in the race, and they turn it into like a 30-40 minute video. So in terms of doing that, you could cheat it. You could actually use the flashback button and fix any mistakes you make if you spin out or you break a wing or something, and you can just do all of that and just fake it and make it seem like you're good. But the guys are really fast, because I see the fastest lap that they put in, and it's much faster than me. Oh shit, we got someone in front of us. I hate when I'm doing qualifying and there's a car, but we're gonna slow down just a little bit here. I don't like cars in front of me when I'm doing qualifying. Alright, we're gonna go now. What did I just do? Oh. Sorry guys, I just sort of touched something on the controller I wasn't supposed to. Oh, he's playing live. Well then, I respect that. That's why I kind of like to do it live. If I mess up, I mess up. Because you guys see sometimes I do restart races if I have a bad start. And so I don't have flashback. It's on to view a replay if you want, but you cannot use it. If you make a mistake like that one that I just did there, there's no coming back from that right now. I have to just go in the pits now and get on the next set of tires.
Replacing if it takes too much damage.
There's no coming back from it. The only thing to do is go in the pits and change to the next set that we're supposed to be using in Q3. So we're gonna have to use this set in Q3 now. But I like it when guys are doing it live. You know, it's you actually know, okay, so they're racing, you see that what kind of mistakes they're making and stuff like that. But doing a perfect race, I've done perfect races where the AI on like 20 instead of I have it on 70. It's either on 70 or 75. I can't remember, but I think it's on 70 right now. But that's where my AI is. But guys running 110 AI, you gotta have some respect for them because it's not easy doing that.
Set us back a little.
But we'll be running that pretty soon, don't worry. Alright. We gotta change tires and then we're using... Actually, I was thinking about something. I hope this strategy doesn't kill me on doing this, but let's see. Let's just try something here. If I don't make it to Q2, it's going to be because I tried to do this on mediums. The medium tires are slower, but they last longer than the soft. So if I can start the race on this one, Hamilton usually runs with the setup in the game. So let's see how fast lap we can do running mediums. Brad is gonna make me start thinking about beer right now. This is Q2, guys. We need to be in the top 10 to make it to the next qualifying session. But that's it for us. We just need to make it in the top 10, that's all. On these tires, so I can start the race on them, and I'll only be doing a one-stop. I will be running mediums and switching to hards, and that's it to the end of the race. I think we're fast enough to make a decent amount of time on these tires. It's a little slower through corners though, that's a problem here. But I learn as I play. I kind of pick a lot of stuff up as I play with the other guys online sometimes too. Because I ride on board with their car when you're viewing them, and in spectator mode when I'm streaming some of the league races, and you just watch what they do and you kind of learn off of that a little bit too. I was a little slow on that one. Yeah, we're running out of time. I'm really hoping this was not a mistake right now. I think everyone did qualify on the fast tires there, so we might be making a mistake here. I'm not sure. But if we made a mistake, we're gonna have to live with this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And we made 8. Okay. I'm hoping that's gonna take us into the last one, last session. Yeah, I know I can't drive on hard, but I need to learn how to do it. So, might as well practice here. We're gonna have to just be extra cautious. I don't know, I've been having a lot of trouble driving on hards for F1 2020 for some reason. I'm fine on the softs and on the mediums. Because I think on Dutch Grand Prix and Zandvoort, when we crashed out, we were running hards as well, I think so.
Press the MFD button to open the multifunction display. And then
yeah, I gotta do that.
To cycle through till you reach the temperature information screen.
We're still in 8. It's a 144. Both guys behind me. Okay, so we need 2 drivers to kick us out of this. So everyone is starting on softs. We're gonna be the only car starting on mediums. So that's interesting. We might have made a wrong move here.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:44.0.
If a one-stop is possible on this track with softs to hards, then we might have made a wrong move. Unless we can push the hards and then do softs down to the end. I'm not sure. What I'm doing now, I'm just jumping the gears, getting out of the turn.
We're
so
11th in the speed trap, 197.5 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting on those exact mediums. Complete 50 miles at Azerbaijan. I wanna run the mediums. I think we have enough pace to do it. I'm interested to see what the strategy is going to be. Oh man, we barely made it into Q3 here. We almost got knocked out of Q3. We're number 10. We are 10th. Oh man, that was close. That was so close. Alright, so where is our teammate starting before we get off? Oh, we can't see it here. He's out of the top 16. He needs to start getting in. Yeah, we definitely have the pace for this, so it should be fine. Running on mediums for the start, and plus I do have a good start. We're gonna, as you said, feather the throttle. We're not going to overdo it on that. We overcook it on the turn, and that's gonna be it.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Alright guys, we got P1. I'm hoping we hold it all the way to the end of this session right now. Hey, I have 7 days to die. I have 7 days to die, Brad, but I have it on Xbox. For my Xbox One, I have it on that one. I can't stream straight to YouTube on that, but I do have the game I play sometimes. I haven't played in a while though. I like the building stuff in it, basically, like cutting the trees and building houses and stuff and different kind of stuff. That's what I usually like to do in it.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
And I do have horror games I installed earlier today, but they're VR. They're all VR. It's about 3 of them. And when I say they're VR, you can't play them just like that. I think it's only Resident Evil 7 I can play just like that. A 142.4 with about 3/10 off of Leclerc there. I don't think we're losing that. That's fast forward through. Alright guys, it's race time.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Edwards, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright guys, so that's P1. That is our first ever P1 race start for the season. So pretty good job on the car and the team so far. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is a pretty good game. I love playing that game, man. I've spent hours, literally spent hours and hours playing it. Yeah, so it's so much fun to do it. I gotta really get back to it soon. I don't know what SOP is. Is he too drunk to type now? Alright guys, it's race time. Let's get into this. So Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Oh,
amazing performance out there.
her again.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Oh yes, I am. Very, very
Looks like
happy.
you had a great
Very happy with the team.
session. It must be a relief being that far up the grid. You left some
That's cool,
bodywork
Brad.
out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
I won't be looking too much at comments in the race for this race at least, so I'm gonna try to keep it as clean as I can. You can type, it's fine. If you guys are commenting, it's okay. But I'll most likely not be looking at comments going through. Oh, so you just hit an extra letter. Okay, I get it. How long have we been streaming? Oh, it's been 48 minutes. We've been in just over an hour if we were doing the other stream together with this one. No, I'm not going to read this time. I don't want to crash. The team needs points, the team needs money. So we really need a good result here. So I'm just trying my best to get that done. I think it's really going to boost our acclaim up if we get a good result at Azerbaijan too. I mean, this is not an easy track. Azerbaijan, if you check the difficulty, I think it's medium or hard. It's not an easy track to drive. And you guys saw, it's something close to Monaco, you guys say. Well, Monaco is a little bit more tough because the corners are so much more closer. And, you know, it's curvy. When I say curvy, I mean there are a lot of turns. And then the apex that they have, oh, it's crazy. You guys just remember what happened at Monaco? We crashed out. We didn't make it anywhere in that race. I knew that was going to happen anyway, but this one should be good. I'm going to leave the mic on because I'll probably talk whilst I'm driving at some point if something is happening maybe, but I'm not going to be watching the comments really. Right. If I go in the pits maybe.
A successful qualifying? We should be in with a good chance in the race.
I'm excited for this race because we're going P1 pre-race. It's going to be dry all the way through. That's pretty good. Alright, so why would I simulate a race session where it's the most important part? Stay off the curbs. Alright, I got the advice. Let's get this going. 26 laps. And we go. Let's have a good race. Curb captain, really? That's funny.
A warm welcome to all of you watching at home to today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums.
I'll take that into account.
20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Edwards lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Alexander Albon, and Verstappen, Perez, Stroll, Ricciardo, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Bottas, they've taken a grid penalty. Ocon, Carlos Sainz, and Magnussen. Gasly, Grosjean, George Russell, and Louis Delatraz. Latifi, Norris, Kvyat, and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. We're gonna have a good race here, hopefully. Curious to see what the strategy is gonna be coming up here now. Let's see what we're gonna get to use here. Alright, let's have a look at this. And there we go. That's what I wanted. One stop. Alright, fuel 26 laps. We're gonna go a lap and a half over fuel. It's my usual thing. And I think that should be good. So we'll be doing 11 laps on the medium and 15 on hards. So that's a decent amount. Should have a lot of life in it. Of course, Brad knows I don't have what should we call it? A good record running on me on the hards, that is. But hopefully that changes with this race because we're gonna try and keep it clean going into a lot of the corners. Azerbaijan has a lot of tight corners here, but we're still gonna try and keep it as clean as we can. No broken front wing means we're gonna have a good race, but we have accounted for that. If it does happen, we're gonna have to change strategy just a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't. Because if it does happen, we'll probably be going to the alternate strategy that's down below. That's medium, soft, medium. Because it doesn't seem possible to do medium soft or soft medium on this track. So that's about it, I think, guys. I'm just posting this stuff somewhere out here, and then we get straight into formation lap and hopefully have a rocket start. But we don't really need that much of a rocket start because we're in P1. For the first time ever, Infinite F1 team has got a car down into P1. So we should be having a pretty good race here today. I'm expecting that anyway. Yeah, race strategy for Formula One is a little bit difficult in terms of how you want to do it because we have right now what I'm doing here. If you notice, you see the tire life on the right hand side. It's yellow, white, and red. The red is the soft, the yellow is the medium, and the white is the hards. Softs are the fastest. That's the red one. That's why the lifespan is so short. No, we cannot go mediums all the way, Brad, because one of the rules for Formula One in a full race, meaning if it's 50% or 100%, doesn't matter. Once it's a actual race session you're doing, you have to. But this is provided it's a dry race. By the rules of the game and the sport, you have to use two different tire compounds. You cannot go all the way with mediums. The mediums cannot go all the way anyway. It's not going to last until the end of the race. Their lifespan is about 11 to 30. I think the most we can probably take that medium is about 13 or maybe 14 laps. If we conserve it enough, maybe a lap or two more. It depends, but that's what makes it so much more interesting because you have to actually really think about your tire strategy and the fuel. You have to really consider that as well. Because I used to start Formula One, I used to play with the car on the fuel and just control the fuel as I go. It's not that hard actually. With a track like Azerbaijan, it would be something I would consider, but being the amount of pace that we've seen we have all weekend going through the practice sessions, I think with season enough we can just run a lap and a half over fuel as usual. Because I'm gonna be reusing rich fuel on that very long straight going on to the pit straight that you see where we're going. It's a very long straight, so we're using it on that one, so we don't have to burn our overtake there. The overtake comes off the ERS system. That's the energy recovery system where the energy harvested on the braking can be used to just propel a car just a little bit faster than usual. Alright, I think I have everything set up. Stream is good to go and we are getting straight into the race now. Let's get the formation lap going. Alright, Don, Brad, thank you guys for watching a race. My eyes are gonna be I'm gonna try and keep my eyes off the comments for now. Let's get on to the race. Strategy is good. Lap 11.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Don't worry about that. I'm supposed to go first. I can go past him as long as I don't lose my position throughout the lap. It's fine. I can just go past him if it lets me. If not, I'll be reforming on the grid in my original P1 slot. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. We are good. We're gonna try and go past him and let's see if the game allows. Yeah, there we go. Now we have to make sure that our tires, our warm tires are blue. That means they are not good to go. So we need to warm that up.
Looking good for now.
I'm gonna pause for a second when I get back to the starting grid just to see what comments are there, and then we go racing after that. I'm running on lean fuel right now because usually when you're on lean it saves your fuel and it kind of saves your tires just a little bit as well. Front tires are not warm as yet. We're going to try not to pull what I call a Verstappen on this one. As on the last week, Verstappen kind of lost his front wing getting to the starting grid. So we're going to try our best not to do that. Luckily for him, it wasn't on the formation lap, as he would have had to start the race on that broken wing. Yeah, but don't worry, you're not driving, I am. Tires are up to temperature and we are good to go. How badly are the components damaged? Oh, that's already changed. I can't have a look. Alright guys, so that is it so far. We are about to go racing. As soon as the grid is reformed, cars are following behind me. Hopefully tires don't get too cold. Getting back onto the starting straight. So that's a long straight behind me. They're coming down where I'm going to be using it. I don't think he lost it on the formation lap. I think he lost it on the lap when they were going to go on the starting grid. Okay, well, we'll talk about that later anyway. This race is about to start here. Alright guys, good luck to me, and let's get this going. It takes so long when you're in the front of the grid. And here we go. And there we go. Overtake on, let's go, let's go. What's happening behind me? Everyone seems to get away very cleanly. We need to build a gap as fast as we can here. It's easy to do when you're out in front because you have clean air in front of the car, which actually affects you in this game. If you're not running clean air, performance is affected. Also, what we have to try and do is not get any penalties. Okay, it's not easy keeping them behind me right now. I'm telling you. I'm being super careful. And I have to be less careful apparently because I'm gonna have to go for it here. Oh man, I changed the setting. How did I change the setting? No, and that's gonna happen. That's because I changed the setting.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the
Shut up,
MFD.
Jeff. We're not doing a different setup. Alright, Ferrari, go for it.
The energy store is approaching it. Are you okay?
What the hell?
That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
No, we're restarting that. Dude just pushed me into the wall. Like seriously, man. Probably I didn't even force an overtake on him, but anyway. I'm just looking for something to write the time down that I restarted, so I know what I did. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that was 102. What you expected, huh? Yeah, Leclerc. Since Leclerc's been, what I noticed actually, since Leclerc was in racing esports, and then he's gotten back to F1, he took Vettel out, took his front wing out in one of the races, I think it was, because he kind of dive bombed the corner. I think it was a really tight squeeze he did, so he kind of forced the other cars on it, because you can't just race the same way. Alright, here we go. So I do redo restarts sometimes, guys. You should know that. Go, 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 go. We're gonna keep it on rich chill all the way through the lap here now. Just using the overtake to get a boost as we come off corners right now. Oh man, Leclerc is so fast. Dude just keeps up with me. Okay, if he has to go fast, I'm gonna have to let him because I can't fight him too much on this. I almost hit the corner there and broke my front wing. I'd rather lose a position than break my front wing right now. I'm not... Oh, are you kidding me? Did he really have to tap me like that?
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be...
Yeah, I know. I just need to go start through a first lap. That's it. Cheater, huh? Alright, here we go.
That's a strong start. Well done. Careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Yeah, that one was on me. I was just trying to do something, set something here before. But I should have just paused and done that. Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. Let me just set this chair properly. Because it keeps sliding on me. And it's not comfortable at all when it happens. Alright. We should be fine to go here. There shouldn't be any more restarts after this one. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's go. Thank you,
Start. Let's keep it up.
I just realized why Leclerc is so fast. He's running on softs. I'm running mediums. Everyone behind me is running softs for the top 10. It's only me running mediums. The guys in the back of the pack are running mediums as well, because that's usually the strategy they're going to use, trying to circumvent what we're doing out in front. But if he's running mediums, then I know he's doing a 2-stop, but there's no way he's doing a 1-stop on those. So even if he gets past me, I'm going to get him anyway. So it's fine to let him overtake me. If he does have to go for the move and he's going to have a clean go at it, then I'm going to have to let him go. But if it's not a clean go, I'm going to defend it. I'm going to block him if I have to. That's what Rod would want me to do. It's a little tricky to get around that corner at such high speeds, I'm telling you. It's not easy keeping the car from hitting the wall.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
You really think I was going to let them get by, did you? Not on the opening laps of the race. They're going to have to pit soon anyway. What was it, about 5-6 laps those tires are going to go only? They're probably doing about 6 or 7 laps on them. We're going on lap 11. So I just need to keep them behind me for at least another 3 to 4 laps. And they'll have to pit. And that's it. My strategy will work.
Store is approaching its wear limit.
I know, shut up, Jeff. I know, I didn't change it. Shut up.
Make sure to discharge your battery properly.
I'm the one that didn't change your component. I'm changing it after this race. I know what's going on. I'm absolutely taking my time through some of these turns. We don't need to lose front wing. Because if we do lose it, it's until the pit stop I'm changing it. I'm not taking an early pit stop. It's going to have to be really damaged for me to do that. And I'm feathering the throttle as you said, Brad. That's what I'm doing through most of these turns here right now. Got a little bit nervous through the... to one of those turns just now. Lost it on that exit.
Like that front wing, it'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be replaced, but not right now. That was unavoidable. That was unavoidable. I just lost the rear end. It's gonna be so slow through some of these corners now. Ferrari are gonna have a field day with us here for the next few laps, going down that long pit straight, because they're gonna have DRS because they're so close. It's a tight pit track, so you can't really avoid this.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
We're braking a lot earlier right now just because we don't want to break any more of the front wing, because if we do then we'll definitely have to change it. It's a little more broken than I would like because it's not yellow, it's actually orange. I'll bring it up on the pit straight if I can, so you guys can have a look. It's a little more difficult driving on orange. Yellow I can do just fine. I had to slow down there. What the hell?
Clear.
I think he took himself out by doing that.
Full course caution. The safety car is out.
Yes.
Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
We can go in and change, but we risk losing our lead right now. That's the only problem here. I don't want to do it as yet. If I was running the alternate strategy, then we could have done it. There's your front wing. It's orange going red, so that's not easy to drive with.
Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits.
And here is the safety car. Yeah, you know it, Brad. If I do, I gotta really think about strategy right now.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Yeah, and I just hit the safety car. That's not going to be easy to drive with. Tires are getting cold. Come on, safety car, speed up, speed up. The earliest we can go for a pit stop is lap 4 for lap 11. That's not good. We're only on lap 5. Safety car is going to probably be in on the next laps. If I want to do a pit under the safety car, I have to do it now. The problem is, how the hell do I get hards to go all the way to the end of this race? That's the problem here right now. I have no idea how to do this right now. I'm not sure what strategy here to use. I should have pitted just now if I wanted to, but I would have had to go on hards and change wing, which means I would have been all the way down at the back and have to fight my way back out in front. That's a lot of overtakes to do and wait on pit strategies to be completed to get my position back, because I wouldn't have to pit again. But the problem is, I don't know if the hards are going to be able to go all the way to the end of the race, or I'm going to, lose it and have to do another pit stop down when it close to the end. That's going to wreck the strategy.
Approaching the safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
This is a difficult one right now. Oh, no, 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 no. I just broke the front wing entirely off. Why was I driving so recklessly? Definitely we're gonna have to pit now. There's no way we're going without a front wing, and the tires are so cold, which means we're switching strategy now. We're gonna have to do that. Hopefully it's not safety car in this lap, or we're done for here. Yeah, we gotta go in and pit down. I hit the safety car on 2 occasions now. I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty for doing it. Why do I have overtake on?
Your lap times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We're going on hards, and we're gonna have to conserve tire because, oh man, the safety car in this lap, that is not good.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Boy, oh boy, this is not gonna be. We probably just wrecked our entire strategy here. It's either do a restart, or we have to continue on this, and hopefully we come out in the top 10 at the end of this race. And we just broke it. Seriously?
Let me know you're okay.
I barely touched it. Then definitely know we have to restart. You're kidding me. Okay, this is the last restart we're doing, and then that's it. Whatever happens, then this one will have to stay. It was such a good race going, if I didn't hit the safety car. Did Brad just say crash, crash, and I crash? Yes, I did. I did almost go into that safety car. Alright, we gotta try and keep this clean. Whatever happens is that's just gonna be it here. The strategy is pretty hard to work with here because everyone's running softs behind me and I'm just running mediums now. Of course, it's about keeping myself in the top 10 by the time these guys pit, because they do have to do a second pit stop. I see Don is laughing, having a good laugh at that one. What just happened? getting pretty close to these walls. Ferrari is right on my tail. I gotta keep on the racing line just to get it stable through these corners at so high speed.
Decent start. Good job.
You just have to have your A game on for this entire race. You can't slip up at any point. And the car has fuel for the entire race now, so it's not as light as it usually would be, so the braking zones are a little more different from what we were doing in qualifying and pre-practice, so we do have to take that into account. That's why sometimes you'll be noticing me braking just a little bit earlier than I usually would. I gotta be careful over that bump, it kind of just pushes you closer to the wall. Oh.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Oh really, genius? I didn't know I took damage.
Energy store is approaching its wear limit. We will be forced to retire if we're not careful. Make sure to discharge your battery properly.
Saw the last comment, got it. From here on out. I think I got some focus going on now.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Lost what position? I didn't lose it. I almost lost it. Didn't lose it.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Shut up, Jeff. You don't have any new strategy. Codemasters has not fixed that problem as yet. I don't need a new strategy. We're working with the same one. You make me laugh, Brad. I only have a look at the screen when I'm on the pit straight going down. And I know Ferrari's not beside me. But it is cool running side by side with them this early in the season. I didn't expect to be competing out in front so early. What happened to the flare behind me? The Ferrari, where did it go? Oh, they're pitting, they're pitting. They are pitting.